obviously the Brexit issue is really important in terms of these elections, and I know how disciplined and how sensible voters in Gibraltar are, and I'm sure they'll all come out and vote for Remain parties. But this is also a time to show very clearly that we care about the environment, and particularly that we want urgent action on the climate crisis. And so I think if you vote Green, you've got the very clear indication that you support the the UK remaining in the EU and Gibraltar being part of that. But you've also got the opportunity to indicate that you want strong action taken on climate. And you can send an MEP who's really, whole raison d'etre is about taking that strong action.
Well, of course, you're standing for the southwest of England and also for Gibraltar. What are your Gibraltar-specific policies?
I mean, the overwhelmingly important thing for Gibraltar is absolutely to stop Brexit. And lots of people visit me in the European Parliament from Gibraltar, and they actually put quite a lot of heat on me about this, which is absolutely their right. I've met the mayor of La Linea and I've met people from Gibraltar. I understand how important freedom of movement across the border is for your economy. And whatever the British government says, it will not be possible to preserve that freedom of movement outside the EU in the same way that it works now. And also, I'm very concerned about the aggressive posture that Spain has taken through these negotiations and the sort of threats it's making about the trade negotiations that will follow. And so, to me, the protection of Gibraltar means reversing the Brexit decision and keeping us in the EU. And I'm absolutely convinced that we can do that. I'd like to see nobody at all in Gibraltar vote for the Brexit Party. Let's see if we can make that a reality. Not only because Brexit is a threat to Gibraltar, but also because it's a completely corrupt party led by a failed politician. And we really don't want any votes for Brexit from Gibraltar.
Well, I must say that's quite an allegation. You're calling the Brexit Party a completely corrupt party?
Yeah, well, I mean, I referred the Brexit Party to Olaf, the fraud bureau of the EU, yesterday because of donations that have been made by our own banks that apparently haven't been declared by Nigel Farage. And there's also a whole lot of investigations happening from the Electoral Commission, who are apparently going into the Brexit Party offices today, and that's about foreign donations being concealed. So obviously these are allegations at this stage, but there are continuing allegations and then proven misuse of funds originally by UKIP, and I fear we're beginning to see the same sort of pattern with Brexit.
And finally, Ms. Scott Cato, you got just 4% of the Gibraltar vote 5 years ago. Do you feel that you've done enough on Gibraltar issues since then to improve on that on Thursday?
Well, I really hope so. I mean, I hope people in Gibraltar will see that I've been an advocate for them. I've been doing everything I can to protect them in these chaotic times. And I'm a very strong campaigner against Brexit. And I think that's what the people of Gibraltar need most now. So let's hope my vote goes up, and let's hope there's no votes at all for Brexit. That would make me happy.